Okay, so although it is not clear that these units will proceed to Egypt, there have been reports that President Gaddafi is planning to commit Libyan troops to the battle. According to the most recent of these reports, preparations were underway yesterday for the transfer of troops and equipment from Libya by sea to an Egyptian port, possibly Marsa Matruh. A Soviet vessel reportedly will be used for this transfer. The French government last night asked Libya to explain reports that French-built Libyan Mirages were taking part in the war. The French action followed an Israeli protest to France that the Arabs were using French-supplied aircraft to attack Israeli positions on the Sinai. 2 Mirages shot down yesterday, presumably were part of the consignment transferred by Libya to Egypt. To reduce the scope. Reduce. I said they want to reduce their legal liability, right, ASAP. According to the most recent of these reports, preparations were underway yesterday for the transfer of the troops and equipment from Libya by sea to an Egyptian port, possibly Marsa Matruh. The Soviet vessel reportedly will be used for this transfer. The French government last night asked Libya to explain reports that French-built Libyan Mirages were taking part in the war. The French action followed an Israeli protest to France that the Arabs were using French-supplied aircraft to attack Israeli positions in the Sinai. 2 Mirages shot down yesterday, presumably were a part of the consignment transferred by Libya to Egypt. The number of Fedayeen attacks on Israel from southern Lebanon dropped sharply over the weekend. The Lebanese army has advised the U.S. Embassy in Beirut that it detected only one instance of artillery fire across the border in the night of 13 October. This reduction in Fedayeen activity apparently is the result of appeals made to Syria and to Fedayeen leaders by Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. Acting at the request of the Lebanese, who are fearful that the Fedayeen's cross-border shelling will prompt Israeli reprisal attacks against Lebanon, the Kuwaitis and Saudis asked the Fedayeen to shift their military initiatives from the border area to the Golan Heights. Initiatives from the border area to the Golan Heights. Much of the current Fedayeen posturing and their eagerness to shell Israel directly is a result of a power struggle between the two largest Fedayeen organizations, Fatah and Saifa. Each is trying to outdo the other without taking serious risks. USSR Middle East. The airlift of Soviet supplies to Arab combatants is accelerating. But Soviet media coverage of U.S. role in the crisis has been kept within bounds. It looks like a popsicle jar. By a popsicle in the back. See, okay. The airlift of Soviet supplies to Europe is accelerating. Soviet media coverage of the U.S. role in the crisis have been kept within bounds. Hi. Good luck today.
I feel good today.
Yeah, me too. We got good news at the hospital.
I escaped the ghetto after 3 months. I got my good school kids back.
God bless you. Yeah.
You know where Cully is, Parkrooks.
Oh, right.
I had to still live here for 3 months. I got my good school kids back.
Good. God bless you.
It was a very weird feeling. You know what it felt like? Getting out of jail.
You know how I felt was my stomach dropping out on an airplane flight?
Yeah.
And then suddenly just having no fear and realizing it's all going to work
I
out.
got my money now. It's broke all
Congratulations.
summer. Like I said, it feels like I just got out of jail.
Share the love. Share peace, joy, and love. Yeah. Ta-da. Right, 6:96 Arco. American Petroleum Company. All right, carrying on then. Right, exactly. Right. Oh, good work. Good work. I know all your the difference. All your calls make the difference. Kimberly suggests that I should check the security on the outside of the building for Benjamin's safety upon his release, almost like I'm Benjamin's secret officer at this point. My God, what a family. This is like, I love the Pickering family. Okay. Alright, back on, here we are. Trying to keep the segments under 10, but I hit a 12 and 15, I think, so far. The airlift of Soviet supplies to Arab combatants is accelerating, but Soviet media coverage of the U.S. role in the crisis have been kept within bounds that are intended to preserve the foundation of détente. Soviet media have replayed foreign press reports of the U.S. military assistance to Israel, but have yet to offer a comment of their own on alleged American involvement. There are no indications from those relatively straightforward press accounts that Soviet audiences are being prepared for the Moscow's direct participation. Yesterday's issue of Pravda, for example, printed the U.S. State Department's denial of a Spanish press item, which reported 150 U.S. pilots on the route to Israel. Israeli